Hello everybody. Welcome back to something I haven't touched in quite a while. So the last time that I played Dark Souls 3 was about a year ago. I did a sorcerer only run, which was pretty interesting. I didn't actually get to the end of the game. I got through most of it. I felt like I got the gist of sorcery, but I wasn't having a ton of fun, so I put it down. But I've played a lot of Dark Souls 3. I believe my first character in the game had something like 400 hours before I finally erased him. He was something ridiculous, like level, I don't know, like 300. I just kept leveling him up. It was hilarious. Had every, well, not every, but almost every piece of armor, every weapon in the game. Unfortunately, I never completed the platinum for this game because the gank squad meta just got started very early in this game, and it just became kind of tedious. But I figured I'd come back to it and tentatively try to do a platinum run. We'll see how far I get. So what I've installed is just the base game, not the DLC. Just to try to keep the content down, because this game is long. But I'm starting it off kind of casual and just kind of having fun with it. The latest Soulsborne things that I've played were, well, Bloodborne. I got the platinum in Bloodborne. And then I got the platinum in Dark Souls 1 for the PS3. And then I got the platinum for Demon's Souls on PS3. But those three games, Bloodborne doesn't have a ton of online interaction, I've found. Like, I usually get invaded maybe once or twice per playthrough. I don't tend to invade much as a rule. There's a lot of co-op, and you can summon people for bosses, but it does take a while sometimes. But they are there. But Bloodborne, I don't think of a game that as a game that has a ton of online interactivity. It's a smaller community because it's only on PlayStation. And it is still kind of a niche game. And as you might imagine, Dark Souls 1 on PS3 doesn't have a ton of traffic, although you can still find people to co-op and invade and all that. But it's pretty rare, unless you're playing on a weekend. And Demon's Souls, of course, its servers are shut down completely, so you can't interact with anybody online at all unless you're doing the emulated server, which I've actually never tried to do. So yeah, my last three Soulsborne experiences have been pretty lonely and offline, basically. So it's been really fun coming back to Dark Souls 3 and rediscovering how alive the online community is for this game, which is also like pretty goofy and fun. And sure, the gank squads are a little annoying, but even that is kind of fun. So that's just been a treat, especially since I'm having a casual run with the game. I'm not seriously going for the platinum yet. I'm going to try to enlist people on the subreddit and see if anybody's willing to help me out and at least set up a few play dates where I can get some Covenant items. But as far as like trying to naturally farm, all 30 of these, well, 60 because I need 2 different items. I don't think that's going to happen. In any case, like I said, last time I played this game, I was doing a sorcery run, which is very unusual for me. So this time I'm just kind of having fun with it, and is well, it's not even a small, it's a huge adjustment from Demon Souls, which is the most recent game I was playing, which just feels like very stiff and deliberate. You know, this game has a little more pizzazz. Although the frame rate issues in this game do make it kind of annoying sometimes. But overall, this is a great running game. This is a great action game. And probably... not even probably, definitely, in terms of gameplay and action, the peak of the series. I think even Bloodborne falls a little bit short of this game, because Bloodborne is so, you know, it's got the trick weapons. This game just straight up has a huge arsenal, magic, all sorts of shit you could do. The soul arts, what are they called? Soul skill? I guess it's just skills. Really changed this game up. And plus all the different items that are, you know, in the DLC, the fashion aspect of it. There's a ton of shit. So yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with this run. As you can see, I'm using my beloved Uchikatana, because I love that weapon. Did I not a lot? Okay, there we go. Now, it did take me a few hours to get my footing in this game and kind of like remember, you know, the best path. Now, I'm not trying to do all the quest lines again or anything, but, you know, some quest lines are the only way to get certain items, which I do want. So, like, I want to get the... what is it? The Covenant, where you get summoned to help people. That's a really fun mechanic, because as you're playing along, all of a sudden you get pulled into a blue invasion, and it's really fun. In fact, I believe that's the Covenant that most people don't have in this game, whereas I'm the opposite. Because the first time I played the game, I really liked that Covenant, so I just kept it on all the time. And I never did the other one, the Watchdogs of Farron, and that's the one that's now become so ganky that I can't get any victories. So, anywho, so I'm using the Uchikatana, but I've been kind of leveling up haphazardly. You know, I don't like to do like these min-max runs. I kind of just... Again, casual. I'm having fun with the game. So yeah, I'm leveling up, you know, as I go, whatever I need. That helps keep the game more like roleplay. It's a lot slower, obviously, than just like figure out how to, you know, like one-shot everything from the get-go. But that's what's fun to me. So, you know, there we go. Anywho, what I'm doing, let's see how this is going to work, because right now it's 8:23 a.m. where I am. I woke up early. I wanted to do this last night, but I was so tired from work. I just didn't have the energy. So what I did is I set up my character, and ideally see, there's not a lot of traffic. But we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. Should I just invade here? Let's just invade here. So ideally what I want to happen is I'd like to invade and win. Get an ember without having to use one of the ones that I have, although it's not really a big deal. Hopefully get a vertebra shackle, although I think I also get one from Hodrick if I just kill him. But in terms of story, what I need to do next is I need to get invaded by Hodrick and kill him, and then I need to fight and kill the Curse-Rotted Greatwood. I'm gonna turn my headphones down. Yeah, so that's where I am with the story. So, if, like, I want to have fun invading, but I think the time of day is just not right. So I'm guessing there's not going to be a ton of people on a Thursday at 8:30 a.m. playing Dark Souls 3 on PS4. So if I can't get an invasion real quick, I'll just go on and fight Hodrick. Unless he actually kills me like 8 times and I can't move forward. But yeah, I've never really been one to invade a whole lot. In any of these games. But in this game, I'm more prone to do it because this game has this covenant, the Mound Makers, which is kind of fun because you can put down a white sign and still benefit from killing your summoner, who is presumably trying to get help. Or you can put down an invasion sign. So it's kind of fun, maybe like a little pointless. Like maybe you should just be able to do that from the get-go with the way covenants are. But, you know, because Dark Souls 1 is a little bit more conservative with how it's set up the covenants, we have this option instead. But yeah, if you're not familiar with it, you pick up the covenant not much farther from here, and this is typically one of the hot spots for this covenant, because this is a long stretch of PvE coming up. Sorry, my joystick is fucked up again. Thank you, Sony, for making the worst fucking controllers ever for the PS4. There's a long stretch of PvE coming up, so a lot of players who come through here are embered from the boss fight recently, and they're like, sure, I'll take some help. And there's a lot of summoning for the bosses too. There's one boss around here, but then there's also like a mini boss in the tower, and like seriously tons of PvE. So I guess I don't have to stay here, do I? No, but I don't really need to move forward here. Maybe I should just go to the other bonfire and invade. Well, we'll get some souls. We'll do a little bit of farming. If I need to move, I'll move. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, you might be wondering, what the hell's this guy doing running around with an Uchi? No shirt on. So when I started playing Demon Souls back in the day in 2009 or whatever, it was one of the first weapons I found, and I just kind of stuck to it, and I fell in love with it. And I've just used it in all the games since then. In this game especially, they make it a point of like giving it to you early. It's a very powerful weapon. And the other thing is that I always like to be in the lowest possible stamina bracket. So I like to be a speedy roll machine. So it makes the Uchi fun, you know. But in this game, you have to really keep your weight down. So hence the lack of armor as I slowly level up different things. I did happen to pick up my favorite looking hat in the game, which this is the, what are those ladies called? The ones that breathe fire and hug you? Evangelist. Yeah, because it has, you know, this wide brim, but also has this, like, mask component to it. There we go. So yeah, man. And the other thing that I've been appreciating a lot since I started playing this game is just the level design. I mean, like typical FromSoft, you know, just everything has so much character. And even when like areas look like, you know, it's basically like two shacks, nothing, no big deal. You know, this is basically the same tower that we encounter later on, or, you know, set of like double towers with the gate that's where Cornix is imprisoned on one of the towers. It's basically the same thing, but if you really compare them, there's a lot of differences. You know, this one is still kind of serving as a guard tower, and it's got these buildings. Again, nothing like super distinct about them, but there's not another building like this in the area. And just the way they cleverly, like, you know, cut off areas that you can never get to, like up here. I don't even think you can really look down there at all. But they just have such a knack for like adding depth to areas. And even though this game is, you know, a whole lot more linear than certainly the opening parts of Dark Souls 1, it's so rich, you know. And having played those games recently, I can tell you that Dark Souls 1 now feels a lot more constrained and like claustrophobic because the areas actually are not that big. Oh, look at that! Right in the middle of chatting. Ooh, gosh, I haven't invaded someone in Dark Souls in years now. Look at me. Look at me. Oh, what happened there? Killed himself. And I got a vertebra shackle. Well, that was nice. Gosh, I wish that could happen 30 fucking times in a row. Kind of wanted to fight, but I guess this guy didn't. Look at that. Quick and easy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I guess we'll go fight Hodrick now and not waste December. But yeah, anyway, I was talking about the level design. It's just very rich, you know. High Wall of Lothric manages to basically get across that undead bird feel, you know, and keep you occupied long enough. It's kind of, I was also thinking that the start of this game, you really start off pretty weak and you get incredibly overpowered, although, you know, the game does kind of level up with you. Or, you know, as you go on, the enemies you encounter get harder and harder. But you start off so weak at the beginning that what's really kind of a short area, actually, the High Wall of Lothric, feels very long. And by the time you return to this area later in the game, you're like, oh my god, this is like, I can run through it in like 10 seconds. But the level design is just so clever that you don't really notice it at the time. This game's really good at that. And it's nice too because once you do know the areas, if you feel like moving through an area quickly, you can do that without having a whole lot of trouble. You know, that's something that I really hated about Demon Souls is that, man, if you die and you have to, you know, repeat any kind of run, whether it be an item or a boss run or something, it's usually pretty tedious and boring and annoying. It's not one of the highlights of the game, I would say. Come on, buddy. Look at this fucker trying to... Oh, no, I thought he was trying to come up here and stab me. Oh, you saw me? That's annoying. It's really annoying. This guy's not... He can be a challenge, because he can be a little cheap. He's got that... He's basically got two moves, like a super stab, and then that swipe up. Which is just hard to... Because you basically have to bait it. Oh, I forgot. He also has an Estus. Oh, no, 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 no. See, that's what I'm talking about. That kind of stuff. No. Podrick. Behave. Whew. Nice. Yeah, he can be a little bit tough. Okay, so that went actually pretty smoothly. Got my ember, got my vertebra shackles. Vertebra. Vertebra? Vertebra. Bruh. Bruh, do you even vertebra? Nice. Whoops. Oh no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Where are the arrows? Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Get that crap. Shit. For some reason, I thought he sucked. Oh my god, I got the ash. I got the ash, baby. I got the ash. Holy smokes. Trying to remember what's in that building. I think it's one of these slashy, jumpy guys. Let's just say I can make it. The buildings in this game are awesome. Even though it is, you know, a lot of churches. Like, the game rightfully gets panned for being just a lot of churches. But there's just really cool stuff in this game. Which, unfortunately, ultimately, lore-wise, I think is mostly meaningless. But still cool. A lot of fun stuff. It'll at least make you think. Let's say that for it. Where is she? Cool, cool. Yeah, that was perfect luck because, like I said, at this time of day, I'm probably not going to get a ton of invasions. But I got one that like worked out perfectly, and then Hodrick wasn't too much trouble, so now I can actually move on with the game. So we can take on the Cursed-Rotted Greatwood and start transposing. That'll be fun. Garb worn by a cleric, turned undead, unmistakable, vibrant blue robes. It is said that blue robe travelers were entrusted with a duty. They bore large covers on their backs to ensure that they would not become seedbeds for spreading darkness. Cool, man. Let's level up.
Welcome, speak them. Very well. Then Tuthig no. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire, burrow deep within me, retreating to the darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume a new master. Farewell, Asher.
So we'll see how I do against the Cursed-Rotted Greatwood. I might actually summon. I hadn't really thought about whether I would or wouldn't summon, but since I'm having so much fun online, I guess I could just summon. Because honestly, I think I'm a little under-leveled, and I don't want to just grind souls just to level up a couple times. We'll see if anyone's available. Maybe I'll hang around and see if I get invaded. I like how you can hear the evangelists that stick, their weapon, which they use as a kind of walking stick. I like how you can hear them from really far away. This game's so cool. I mean, honestly, I think ultimately this game is like really great. I've enjoyed it so much. I do think sometimes it's so heavy on the like fan service that it gets kind of silly, Well, shit, how about that? There's one right there. Why even think about it, right? So Curse Frauded is not a really tough boss, but if you are like completely underleveled, he can be a bit of a challenge. The other thing too is these mob guys. If you're not careful and you get into a bad pattern with them, they can really screw you up. Don't kill me. Oh no! That was totally lame. I was so off. Jeez, apologies to my summons. I feel like I definitely owe them another chance at that. Let's Ember up. God, it's terrible. I mean, give me a break. I haven't fought that boss in over a year, and definitely not with these tactics. Gosh, that was really awful. Embarrassing, actually. Terrible, terrible. God, I'd be surprised if he doesn't just disappear as soon as he gets in here. We can do it. Oh shit! Missed twice! Ah! Why won't that shit go away? Fuck. Come on. Oh, come on. Hand. God damn it, dude. Oh my god, please attack! God, I have so little stamina so far in this run. I keep forgetting about it too. I barely got him. Jesus. Where's Hodrick's body? I think I may have to change my covenant just to get what's her face to appear. So let's do this. Generally speaking, the character quest lines are not too difficult in this game, but sometimes you do have to know certain things. And I can't remember her name. I think it's Cirrus. She'll only appear under like certain circumstances. Her questline is a little nebulous. She's not here yet.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne.
Oh, by the way, since I'm streaming, I'll just take another opportunity to point this out. I always like to, even though nobody ever talks about this. Ludlith of Courland does not have legs, and he's not a little person. They've been amputated, and he makes it a point to talk about his feet. I don't know. I don't know what it means, but it's a fact. Look at him. He's got no legs. He's a full-size human, but, you know, compare his body to mine. But, no legs.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
To be honest, neither weapon interests me much,
not
but
be away, Overlord.
Just for the sake of getting them.
Welcome, speak. Very well, then touch take none. Let these souls withdrawn Farewell, maiden.
I...
Sure.
Do not be gone for what is a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Ah, well met, Ashen One. How may I be of service? Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
There we go. Alright.
Ashen One.
There's Grey Rat, but I need some souls. So let's go get them. Trying to think. I guess that's... No, this is actually not where I wanted to go. For some reason, I get these two bonfires mixed up. I bet the loading times on PS5 for Elden Ring are going to be awesome. Oh, that's something else we could talk about. Elden Ring. That's coming up. So right now it's mid-November. The game comes out just after my birthday in February. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, about 3 months. Just a little over 3 months left. And the game is hype. I've entered a semi-news blackout mode because the network test just happened and people are talking about it, but they're also kind of spoiling a lot of stuff. It's really annoying how people... I mean, I get that you're excited about the game. But come on, man. Like, these games are special, and, like, learning about them... What's going on with you? Okay. You know, learning about them... Oh, I guess I can't get invaded now, right? Because I... Yeah, because I killed the Greatwood, the rotted Greatwood. Is there a way to tell if I'm active? There's not, is there? Anyway. Yeah, people have just gotten spoilerific, even channels that don't generally spoil things. But it's like... I mean, I get it that you want to post the content, but just be respectful, man. And you don't have to post spoilers like on your thumbnail and title of the video. You can just post something like, hey, I found some stuff in Elden Ring that I want to talk about. But... I should not be spoiled just by going through my timeline. Damn it. Don't fucking kill me, lady. Huh. God, why do you have to get up so goddamn slow? Like a fucking moron. Anyway, so that's Elden Ring. You know, it's I'm gonna try to kind of keep away from most videos about it. I had a feeling the network test was gonna be a little problematic on that, in that sense. Come on! What kind of fucking reaction is that? Why can she even... What the fuck? Like a half a frame reaction? I'm sneaking up on her. What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
Cleanse the bastard's curse.
God damn it, I dodged! Motherfucker! God damn. I hate it when these fucking games just decide, oh, you know what? You need to die like 3 fucking times right now. Holy shit. Like, that enemy's just not that fucking tough. Like, just before I started streaming, I killed her like 7 fucking times in a row just to buy a couple spells. Now she's the hardest fucking enemy in the game. You know, it's like a fucking matter of pride now. I gotta fucking kill you! Why? Every fucking... Where am I? What the fuck? You know, I actually had somebody tell me that there's nothing wrong with the cameras in these games. It's like, how fucking dumb can you be? What are you doing? Stop acting crazy! Jesus. I can hardly even convey how fucking stupid it is when you do a kick or a push instead of the slash that you're trying to do, and you waste a fucking stamina on this dumb fucking mechanic that is in all these goddamn games that I fucking hate. I never want to push anybody. Take it out, for God's sake. It's such a shitty mechanic. I don't want to fucking push anybody. I don't want to kick anybody. Damn. Most of my fucking health bar is gone from 2 attacks. Come on, man. Just give me a fucking break. Don't need any more white branches. Thank you. Don't do that. Don't do that. God. Really don't like the projectile tracking in this series. Like, just make it more fair instead of putting tracking on it. Thanks for putting it here. God, that was a lot more annoying than it needed to be. Why are you still firing? See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, he fired that after I crossed, because he stops firing after you cross this. But see, he must have fired like right here, and then the tracking made it come and get me all the way over here. It's stupid. Just make him fire faster and make the projectile move faster, and I'll just learn that timing. Alright, I need to make another cup of coffee, so I'm actually gonna take a break here, do a little bit of background stuff that's probably maybe a little too boring, and I'll be back in a little bit. See ya.